Hey everybody, how are you? My name is Michael. This is my wife, Mandy.
Hi.
Hey. We've all heard stories about how dangerous everyday household candles are. And we've all heard stories about how candles have actually started many, many household fires. And if you talk to your local fire department, they'll tell you that everyday household candles that you get at your everyday retail store are one of the leading causes for fires in all of the world. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a little demo to show you just how dangerous these everyday household candles that people put on top of their entertainment systems, they put them on top of their tables because they like the fragrance that a lot of these candles emit throughout the whole house, right? We're going to show you just how dangerous these things are. Right?
Okay, the first thing we're going to use, this is a regular plastic bag that you'd bring home with stuff that you had bought at any store. It is a very thick bag, and I am doubling it up. I am not putting it anywhere near the flame, and I want you to see what it does. You can see how far above the candle it is. I want you to see what the heat from the candle does to this plastic.
Oh, wow.
And this after only a few seconds. See how it's melted? The next thing I want to demonstrate is just a regular plain old piece of paper. Again, it is not going to touch the flame, but I want you to see what the heat from the candle does to the plain piece of paper. Again, it is not touching flame. It is not anywhere near the candle. You see the smoke coming from it?
It's getting ready to catch on fire.
Look at the burn mark. And it wasn't even near the flame. Next, every old day piece of wax paper that everybody keeps in their hand, in their house. Again, as you can tell, it is fresh. Again, not near the flame. Look at what happens to this. Look at all that smoke. And that's after only 3 seconds or less.
What was it, like 2 inches apart? We were just talking about how people, because they like the fragrance that these candles that they can go get at their retail store, they'll put them on top of their TVs, they'll put them on top of their entertainment systems, they'll put them on top of their TVs, right next to books, right next to notebooks, right next to everyday household items. But like we were showing on these demos, these things, I mean, look at what the potential, you can see very clearly from these demos, the danger that is there. And like we were talking about with your fire department, they'll tell you. And the local fire departments, they've been working really, really hard to educate people about the dangers of these candles. In fact, your local fire department, they'll even tell you, when you leave these candles in these containers like this, whether it's in glass or metal, and people leave it there because they like the fragrance, these things, the temperature, that at how hot these things will become, they become just as hot. The temperature is almost exactly the same as the oven in
at 400 degrees or more.
400 degrees or more Fahrenheit. So the temperature,
the container
exactly,
that the candle is in can get that hot.
Is exactly the same.
So, if you want to keep your house free from these kinds of dangers and
you can put it out.
This kind of smoke, you don't want this coming into your house, then you need to get in touch with us and order your Scentsy warmers so that you can keep your house flame-free and fire-free, because Scentsy warmers will not cause this kind of a fire in your house. And it's safe to use around your children. They can touch the wax inside of our warmers and not burn themselves. They can accidentally spill it, and you're not going to catch anything on fire like these candles will. So go to my website, www.bishopscents.scentsy.us. The link is below in YouTube and on Facebook. and you can look at all of the different warmers that we have that are completely safe to use in your house.